everyone, and a massive welcome to the channel. For today's video I am going to be sharing with you guys my microbladed eyebrows healing journey. I'm going to be sharing pictures of my eyebrows after I had them microbladed, the first 7 days after I had the procedure done, just to share with you guys how they healed, what they looked like, any other sort of side effects that I had during the healing process in terms of like itchiness, redness, pain, things like that. So with that being said, I think we should just get started.
Okay, so we're going to, of course, start with a picture of what my brows looked like before I had the microblading done. As I mentioned in a previous video, my brows are naturally very light because my natural hair colour is actually blonde. I recently had HD brows done about a month before I got my brows microbladed, so some of the darker colour that my beautician used for the HD brows is still on my natural brows. So this picture is natural because it's before I had the microblading done, but it's just not a very good representation of the natural colour of my brows. But anyway, my brows are nothing special. They're very, very sparse due to over plucking, and they're just, well, very underwhelming, let's just say. I've always hated my eyebrows. I used to fill my brows in, but I haven't done that for a very long time because I just struggled to get them to look natural, and that's really the number one thing that I want with my brows. I want something that looked natural. Here's a pic of my brows straight after getting the microblading done. I actually quickly took this pic before I got my lip blush done. You can see that they're a little bit red and they did feel a little bit sore, but other than that, there's not much to talk about for this picture other than, oh my gosh, look at how beautiful my brows are now. They look natural still, but they have a lovely shape now and they have a lovely colour, and yeah, I just love them. Moving on to my brows one day after the procedure, I tried to get a close-up pic so that you guys can get a good look of the lines that my beautician added. Not much to report today, honestly, mainly because they haven't started itching or scabbing or peeling yet. Obviously, as you can see, they don't look red anymore though, which is good. Day 2 now, and this is when they started to get itchy and started scabbing a bit. So if I zoom in a little bit on this picture, you may be able to see just the beginning of the scabbing. There's a couple of tiny, tiny little scabs there. It was really difficult not to itch my brows, and my brows did get very itchy during the healing process. The itching for me was probably the worst part of the entire healing process, honestly. On day 3, my brows were very, very itchy. On this picture, you can't really see the scabbing, but I promise you it's there. I suppose it's a good thing that when the scabbing happens, you can't really see it because the scabs kind of get stuck in your brow hairs. But it also means that it's a kind of a pain in the bum when you're trying to get pictures of the scabbing to show you guys. Day 4, we're still very, very itchy. You can see the scabs a bit better in this picture here. Day 4 is a very similar day to day 3. So to be quite honest, I don't really have anything else to really add here or say here. So we're going to move on to day 5. And day 5 was basically the day when the itching started to subside a bit. My brows were still very itchy, don't get me wrong, but it just definitely was not as much as day 3 and day 4. But the brows were definitely still scabbing. By the time day 6 and 7 rolled around, my brows are still scabby, but we have no more itching, which is lovely. Actually, on the day 7 picture in particular, you can see the scabs quite well. So to conclude this video, I want to say that I'm really happy with how my brows turned out. I love the colour, I love the shape, and I love that my beautician still managed to keep them looking natural, as that was one of my biggest worries with microblading or just getting anything done with my brows in general. I just wanted something that was going to look natural. So with all that being said, thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, leave it a thumbs up. If you're new here, click on that subscribe button. Thank you so much for watching once again, and I hope to see you in my next one. Bye everyone.